Hi, this is Jeffrey Kerr, Kerr Financial Group. Today's Friday, March 20th, 2026. And March Madness basketball tournaments kicked off, but in the financial markets, we've had a lot of March Madness this month with so much going on. And I saw a couple of quotes that I'll use from one of my services that I get. One is that we're all dealing with a known unknown. In other words, we know that everything's being influenced by oil and the Middle East developments and like that. We just don't know how they're going to play out, what the outcome is. So you've got a known unknown, which is really influencing across all of the financial markets and pretty much globally. Secondly, another quote from the same service, what I thought was pretty funny, was that we're all oil traders now. Even if you're just trading NVIDIA or Apple or something like that, all those stock prices are influenced by whatever the price of crude oil is doing. So I thought it was pretty funny that we're all become oil traders now. So, and again, how things play out from here is obviously unknown, but also that if there's a possibility of just a lot more volatility to continue. In other words, bad developments, the market's going to go down pretty hard. And if somehow there's some sort of solution or truce and crude oil starts dropping, the market's going to rip higher as well. So, it's just not much more to say, I don't think. The economic numbers, the Fed, stuff like that really is not influencing things. That will change, hopefully sooner rather than later, but that's the conditions that we're in right now. I want to finish up with the options expiration, and today is what they call quad witching hour. I've used triple witching, quad witching hours in the past. Just give you a definition. And what it means is it's 4 times a year that the various options and futures expire on the same day. And what the significance of it is that it just can lead to a lot of volatility. And even today, despite our known unknown of oil and many developments, the quad witching can also be more influential to stock prices today on Friday. And here's a quote from Barron's. I'll just give you the quote of what this means. So 4 times a year, stock index futures, stock index options, number 2, single stock options, the third, and then single stock futures all expire on the same day. And as I said, it can lead to a lot of trading volume and a lot of volatility. So that's happening today. So we'll see how this plays out. And then also you've got the weekend where you don't, that anything could happen on the Iran conflict and anything else that could happen also geopolitically. So thank you for listening. Have a good weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Please like, subscribe, and share. Also send along any comments and questions. Thank you again. Goodbye.